Hollow wakes up. They feel warm, like they're being held. Hollow opens their eyes slightly. Everything's blurry, but Guts is holding them, crying. Hollow sits up slightly, hugging Guts back. Oh, why you're all awake? Guts mutters, nervously. What happened? Hollow whispered. You bursted into tears, and then passed out. Guts whispers to Hollow. Sorry. Guts sniffles. Hollow hugs Guts close, burying their face in Guts' shoulder. It's fine, they murmur softly, still holding onto Guts' shirt. Guts just sighs, closing their eyes. Hey, Hollow whispered. Guts. They hummed. We need to talk. About something. Hollow murmured. Guts looks down. Okay, they whispered. It's hard for me to say this, but if you came here a minute later than you did, I would have killed myself. Hollow says, hesitating. No, you're lying. Guts tells them. I'm not lying. Any later, and I would have been choking on pills. Maybe holding a weapon. Stop lying to me. Hollow won't leave me here alone. I'm not lying to you, Guts. I could never. Then why did you consider doing it in the first place if you knew I would be hurt by it? After a shout of distress from Guts, the room is silent. Guts is tearing up. It's hard to tell if Z's angry or sad. Probably both. Guts is quiet for a moment. Hollow, you're my best friend, aren't you? Guts asks quietly. Of course I am. Of course. Hollow answers without hesitation. Then why? Guts asked, still tearing up a bit. Hollow gulped hard. Guts. We're best friends, right? Hollow said. Yes. Guts replied. And I love you. Hollow mumbles. Guts is still crying. Yeah. And I love you too. We established that before you bursted into tears and passed out. Ze shouts through the sobs. I know. But I don't want to be left alone again, so I don't know if we should actually start dating or. Don't say that. You were going to leave me here alone. I love you, I do, but why are you like this? Guts suddenly screams at Hollow. Oh god, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout. Guts stutters. Hey, why don't you live here? Hollow suddenly asks. What? Live here? Guts stutters. Yeah. If we start dating, and then we live together, and we can do stuff together. Yeah, I'm sure. That's a very sudden change, but alright. Hollow looks away shyly. They suddenly kiss Guts. HNNG. Guts groans. They don't try to pull away, but Hollow holds on tighter. Guts giggles. Ze turns beet red. Hollow pulls away after a minute. Did I just do that? Did that just happen? They ask themselves out loud. This is so weird. They then say, covering their face. Hollow. Guts whispers. Can you show me what you look like? Or, that would not be a funny joke, forget about it, Guts whines. Hollow smiles. Oh okay. They reply with a nod, and sit down. Guts sits next to them. Hollow puts their hands on top of Guts and closes their eyes. Hey, I told you to forget about it. Guts mumbles. Everything goes dark for a few seconds. Then slowly, things start getting brighter around Zir. Hollow. I told you to forget about it, you can keep your clothes on, Guts mumbles. But you wanted to, Hollow tries to answer. You don't need to do that. Guts chuckles. You were going to ask me too. So I did. Hollow mumbles. I told you to forget about it, Guts mumbled, blushing. No, you don't have to, Guts mumbles. I do. It's only fair. Hollow. Please, Guts. Guts stops talking. Hollow giggles. Guts groans. Are you always like this? Just doing what other people say, and letting them do whatever they want with you? No. Just you. Hollow looks at Guts, admiring Zir. Why you don't need to. I don't care. You don't. Then. Don't. Use words. Actions. Kindness. Hollow is stunned. They don't get it. How could somebody only love them so dearly? They go silent. I love you for you. I mean, if you wanna sit there all nude and shit because it makes you happy, I don't mind, but don't do it because you think it'll make me happy. Guts tells the shocked Hollow. Guts hugs Hollow, and finally opens their eyes. Hollow is trying to reach for a blanket to cover up with. I'm sorry. I thought you'd like me more if do you want to sit there naked? Maybe. Then do that, I don't mind. Hollow stops reaching for the blanket. Guts grins happily, and grabs a small bottle. What you got there? Hollow asks, curiously. Some water. Guts replies. Magic water. Guts takes a sip of it. Ugh, this tastes terrible. Z tries to drink it all quickly. Pill water, dissolved my pills in here. I brought it here with me, Z groans. I need this to live, though. Z finally finishes the water. You okay? I will be okay once the dissolved pills in the water do their job. Guts sighs. Hollow feels something. The urge to do something. Anything. But they think of nothing. Nothing. They want to hug Guts back, but it feels weird. Hey, Guts says after a little while, and they start looking at each other. What are you thinking about? I was wondering, Hollow starts, fidgeting with their hands. Would you mind if I touched you? Huh? Touch me? Sure. Guts says confusedly. Hollow reaches for one of Guts' hands, taking hold of it gently. You didn't need to ask to hold my hand. I don't think you knew what your sentence implied. Guts jokes weakly, but it falls flat. Sorry. Hollow mumbles. Their voice sounds really soft. Hollow thinks it's cute, actually. Well, Guts begins nervously, why exactly did you ask to touch me? It's just hand holding. That isn't a bad thing. Sorry. It just feels weird. I've never been in a serious relationship before. Hollow mutters. So you have never liked anyone? Not like that. Hollow exclaims in exasperation. Then what did you want to do with my hand? Guts asks confused. Just hold it. You wanted comfort. Well, Hollow pauses for a second. Yes. Okay. They start playing with Guts' fingers. Your hands feel nice, Guts compliments. Thank you. Do you prefer your hand held this way, or that way? Hollow questions. Hollow, what in the world does that mean? Guts asks. Hollow seems nervous. Oh, this is embarrassing. I was doing something random again. Hollow finally responds. Is it alright if I, put my hand on your thigh or something? Hahaha. Well, you can definitely do normal stuff. I mean, we're both 28 now. We need to do better. Hollow smiles. They put their hand on Guts' thigh before leaning on Z. Hollow then crawls onto Guts' lap. Guts goes red. Hey, what are you doing this time? If you forgot, you are naked, so. I'm just living. Hollow mumbles. They slowly start curling up, bringing Guts closer to them with every movement. Guts starts to sweat. What is it? Hollow asks. Sorry, it's just weird. Everything goes silent. Guts speaks again. Please, I would stay with you even if you were just asleep. How could anyone love me? Hollow tells Guts. I am pure nothingness. They say, just getting a little closer to Guts, with insanity, or something in their eyes. Hollow, you're being different. Guts says. Hollow doesn't listen. Hollow, please just listen to me, Guts mutters, not being able to handle everything anymore. Hollow pokes Guts. Guts flinches a bit, trying to push them off, but Hollow holds Z tightly as they shake their head. I love you. I love you. Hollow mumbles. Guts lets out a shaky breath. What are you doing? Get off for a minute. Guts shouts. But if you're feeling like that, then, can't I help? Hollow whispers. Help how? Right now, you aren't listening. Wah. Hollow, you're being weird. Please, Guts. Hollow. Stop it. I love you, but stop being weird. No, I'm not. No. Hollow, you're fucking scaring me. Get off. Guts pushes Hollow off. Hollow falls off of their bed. I need you to understand a few boundaries. I know. I'm just so damn scared right now, because you keep on telling me how important I am, how much you love me and how beautiful I am. Guts bites Z lip jokingly. I mean, what do you want from me? Z asks. Love. Everything. Guts stands up and takes Hollow off of the floor. Z slaps them. Snap out of it. This isn't you, bitch. Hollow snaps out of it, and suddenly starts sobbing. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I suddenly. Guts hugs them. It's okay, I know you didn't mean anything bad. I shouldn't have yelled. You're going through something hard right now. I'm sorry. Hollow repeats, crying harder. Shh, it's fine, just calm down. Guts holds Hollow tighter and rubs their back. The two just stand there for a few seconds. Hollow is still crying. Alright, let's go to sleep, and, I guess you could sleep naked. But it is a single bed, so we'd be really close, so maybe you should put something on. Guts recommends. Z takes the hoodie off, and puts it on Hollow. The hoodie was way too big on Guts, and is just a little oversized on Hollow. That should be better, right? Guts asks. Yeah, Hollow whispers. They don't make eye contact with Guts. Do you wanna talk about this? Guts asks softly. What? No, not at all. Let's just sleep. Hollow sighs. Hollow goes to lie down. Guts hesitates before speaking. Hey, Hollow. Yeah, what is it? Actually, never mind. Guts lies on the floor, despite saying they would go into the bed. Hollow looks worried. Hey, why are you going on the floor? I think it's better if you have more space. Plus, the floor's covered in random shit anyway, so it's not a hard floor. Guts explains. Oh, okay, Hollow nods. Hollow turns around. Hey, they whisper. Yeah, can I ask you a question? Sure. Hollow doesn't actually say anything. Actually, it doesn't matter. They both go silent. Good night. Guts mutters.